Lake Como is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Europe. It's often referred to as the most beautiful lake in Europe, and it's also known for being the home to many celebrities. In this video, I went to Lake Como to see if it was worth all the hype.
Good morning guys, sadly it's my last day in Lugano, so I need to drive back to Milan today to catch my flight home and also to return the rental car. But on the way from Lugano to Milan is Lake Como. Lake Como is something I've always wanted to visit, and seeing as it's on the way, I thought, you know what, I'm not going to get a better chance to visit it. So the plan is we're going to drive up to Como, which is the town where Lake Como is, well it starts from I guess, and yeah, just explore the town and the lake. Right now it's raining, so I'm hoping by the time we get there the rain is gone and the sun has come out. So on our drive towards Como, we've stopped off at this viewpoint in Mendrosio, which is a town next to Lugano. The Italian border is just in front of me over there, and then beyond those mountains is Lake Como itself, and in front of the mountain is Como town. But yeah, you can see some amazing views from this viewpoint. I'm not entirely sure what this viewpoint is called. We're just following our friend who lives in Switzerland, so apparently this is like a secret spot. But yeah, just look at these amazing views of like Lugano and the surrounding area. You've got the mountains in the backdrop, this beautiful valley, and yeah, just this part of Italy / Switzerland is just beautiful. If you are coming to this part, I do recommend renting a car just so you can drive along these beautiful roads. So out there in the distance is the town of Como itself, which we're going to walk towards. But then you see the base of Lake Como here. There's a few more towns out there. I think Bellagio, which is another famous town along Lake Como, is a lot further in that direction. But yeah, you can sort of see why so many rich people live around Lake Como. It's very picturesque. Walking through Como, one thing that's really obvious is how busy the whole place is. I mean, it's only May and it's already packed with full of tourists. And all the restaurants are full and everything, so I'd hate to think how much more busy it would be in the summer. Just come to the other side of the lake, which is much windier. That's probably because it isn't covered by the mountain like the side was I was at before. But yeah, Lake Como is very pretty. One thing you can do whilst at Como is rent boats and go on cruises like the boats in behind me. However, they seem very expensive, as is probably most other things in Como. It is a popular tourist spot, so it's not exactly a surprise. Restaurants are expensive. Accommodation is also very expensive around here, so if you are going to come and do Lake Como properly and stay around here, you're probably going to need a lot of money.
After this, we went on a pedestrian bridge that is dedicated to Piero Cadalora, who was a famous Italian physicist. The bridge leads right out into the middle of the lake, and you can get good scenic views from this point. However, as you can probably tell by the rough waves in the lake, the wind was exceptionally strong at the time I was on the bridge, and this somewhat ruined my experience. Whilst Lake Como is beautiful, I would say that there are other lakes in this part of the world that are equally as beautiful, whilst being less crowded and less expensive, such as Lake Garda, Lake Maggiore, Lake Orta and Lake Iseo. Apologies if I've mispronounced any of those lakes.
So ahead of me you can see the stadium for Como 1902, which is the local football team. They play in Serie B, which is the second division of Italian football. As you can see, the stadium isn't in the greatest of conditions, at least compared to San Siro, which I went to a few days ago to see AC Milan vs Sampdoria. But if you are into your football and you want to catch a local game and you're in the area, then maybe feel free to go to visit this. Sadly, it's time for me to head back to Milan and get my flight home to London. So I'm going to leave Lake Como. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Apologies that it's been a bit short. The weather hasn't quite been on my side as much as I thought it would be. But yeah, hopefully I've shown you the beauty of the lake and why it is such a popular tourist destination. One thing I would say is it is very expensive, as you can probably imagine. So if you are going to stay around here, maybe try and stay away from Como and the other bigger towns, and try and stay sort of the lesser known towns. Or alternatively, what a lot of people do is they tend to stay in Milan and then do a day trip up to the lake. But yeah, I guess this is the end of my sort of series of videos from Switzerland, Italy and Liechtenstein. I hope you guys have enjoyed these videos. Make sure you subscribe and like if you haven't already. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.